So we're using those same processes. We're going to use a factor sum chart. So the word factor, remember, comes from multiplication. So we've got multiplying here. And then addition. So that's where factors and sums come from. Alright, so we're going to look at factoring x squared plus 6x plus 8. You need all of the factors of 8. You know what factors are, the numbers you multiply to get 8. And then you're going to combine them to find a sum of 6. So the factors of 8 are 2 and 4 and 1 and 8. If we add 2 and 4, we get 6. If we add 1 and 8, we get 9. That's what a factor sum chart looks like, and we'll do some of our own. The pair in the chart that gives a sum of 6, that's this one. That's how we get this coefficient, 6x, is from these pairs. So it factors as x plus 2, x plus 4. Because those are the terms that we combine to give you 6. Alright, so let's work one. I've got a factor sum chart created for us. You need factors of the constant to make a sum of what we call the linear term, the one that has just one x on it. So in this case, I need factors of the 24 that make a sum of 10. Okay, well you can just go through and list all the factors of 24. Now you list them in their factor pairs. So 1 goes with 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Those are all the factors of 24. Now I can sum them and get 25, 14, 11, and 10. Well, I am looking for the set that makes a sum of 10. So I'm looking for this set. That means that x plus 4 and x plus 6 are my factors. Now you're going to get to the point where you're good enough at this that you can do it in your head. And once you can do it in your head, great, do it in your head. But for right now, I want you to use this the factor sum charts. Okay, so remember, you're looking for factors of the constant, so factors of negative 18, that sum to give you positive 7. Now, here's a little different because it's negative 18. So, not only it's going to be, it could be negative 1 and 18, or it could be 1 and negative 18. Because when I multiply those, that's how I get 18. It could be negative 2 and 9, or it could be 2 and negative 9. Negative 3 and 6, or 3 and negative 6. That's all the factors of 18. And now I'm going to sum them. This would be positive 17, negative 17, positive 7, negative 7, 3, and negative 3. Well, remember, you are looking for the ones that give you the middle coefficient, positive 7. So that's this set. So now when I write my factors, because it's negative 2 and positive 9, it'll be x minus 2 and x plus 9. Alright, so let me give you a minute to try number 3 on your own. you know, I should have been asking on all of these, is there a GCF? You should always ask that first. Now, I know there's not one because my lead coefficient here is 1. So that's why I haven't been asking, but you should always, always ask. So, first question, is there a GCF? No, there's not. So the next thing I need to do is go ahead and create my factor sum chart. So I am looking for factors of negative 21 that I would sum to get positive 4. Okay, so I go through factors of 21. Let's see, it could be negative 1 and 21 or 1 and negative 21. It could be negative 3 and 7 or 3 and negative 7. And that's all the factors of 21. So when I sum them, alright, I need the one that gives me positive 4. So that is this set. So I write them in parentheses as x minus 3, x plus 7. Okay. Oh, now we got a totally different one. Factors and sums. Now, if we were to go through our steps, I would hope you wouldn't make it to a factor sum chart. Because I'm going to ask myself, is there a GCF? No, there's not. Then I'm going to ask myself, is it a binomial? It is. Is it a difference? It is. Are they perfect squares? They are. So I can factor this as a difference of 2 perfect squares. Which it does beautifully, but let's just say you forgot. So you want to look for factors of negative 16 that would combine to give you the coefficient of the linear term, the term that just has an x. I don't show a linear term, so that would be like it's plus 0x minus 16. So I'm looking for the ones that sum to give me 0. So it'll work this way too. So factors of 16, negative 1 and 16, or 1 and negative 16. Negative 2 and 8, 2 and negative 8. Negative 4 and 4, or 4 and negative 4. This would be 15, negative 15, 6, negative 6. This one gives me 0, and that's the one I need. X minus 4 and x plus 4. That's a lot of work to go through, though, if I could just recognize that it's a difference of 2 perfect squares. Okay, try number 5. Don't forget to ask yourself if there's a GCF. There's my factor sum charts. Now, how many of you are getting to the point where you can do this without the factor sum chart? You should be getting pretty close. Now, let me show you a little trick. If you are able to use your calculator, let's say you're unsure of all of the factors of a number.